So here's a question for you. Have you ever thought about volunteering on vacation? The newest vacationing trend is to go somewhere where you can feel good and do good at the same time. This week happens to be National Volunteer Week. Travel expert Joe Miragliotta is telling us more about this trend. Joe, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, so I understand that you were recently in Puerto Rico. Did you do any volunteering there?
I didn't actually. Well, in a way I did, because one of my main impacts for myself was I wanted to take photos and show that this place is still amazing and it's still worthy of vacationing, and people shouldn't be waiting to book their next trip there. So I guess you could say in that respect, but no, nothing quite like this.
Well, tell us a little bit about this. What are we going to be doing on vacation? Are we helping like prune a vineyard, or are we helping people? Are we building homes? What are we going to be doing?
Well, there's a wide variety. I'll start with that. I'll start with actually what you see today, obviously, here in San Francisco at Alimony Farm. There, like you said, you'll be tending an orchard, helping plant vegetable gardens, basically creating healthy foods for the community that is actually given away for free. So that's to answer that question. But the nonprofits range for anything from beach cleanup to helping a rescue shelter, an animal rescue shelter, to what did I say? Sorry, I said beach cleanup, tending orchards.
That's okay.
All sorts of things, really.
And is it limited to just within the continental United States, or do we have an opportunity to travel internationally?
As of right now, the Travel for Good is the interactive map is all U.S. 10 of the top, cities you're going to want to visit on vacation anyways, and that's what's available to you there. Is there room for expansion? I would say so, but I can't say for myself. But yeah, right now it's just the U.S.
What are some of the top destinations where we could help out? Can you tell us where people are headed?
Absolutely. For example, Nashville, New York City, Chicago, where I'm at, San Francisco. One of my personal favorites, New Orleans. Yeah, there's quite a few.
If you have limited time on a vacation, is this something that you could do? Maybe you only have 3 or 4 days. Can you jump on the volunteer bandwagon?
Absolutely. And that's actually one of the things I love about this, is that I learned just from getting to know the program better and experiencing it myself, that it doesn't take the extra 2 to 3 days you might think to make a major impact. As a matter of fact, most of these nonprofits require you for just a few hours.
Do they provide you with shelter, and do they put you up, or do you have to pay to go to the places and then volunteer? How does that work?
Well, that's actually what they were trying to do with the Travel for Good. So the answer I would say is no, they're not putting you up per se. They're actually just connecting you, at least the Travelocity portal I'm mentioning, is trying to connect you with a nonprofit for the opportunity, because you're just going to be there for, like I said, most likely a few hours. At the max, maybe an entire day on one of the nonprofits. But no, I mean, they're just there for you to book your vacation to a destination that you probably would already book, and then get to do a little activity at the side, the volunteer activity.
And you got to be meeting certain, you're not just going to be the only volunteers on the trip. There are going to be other volunteers out there from who knows where across the country.
Right.
You're going to meet some wonderful people.
Sure. Absolutely, and I think that's part of the experience. Not to mention, if you don't mind me adding, you're also exploring non-touristy parts of the city. So the benefit is, I mean, there's so many benefits, right? I mean, you're not going to be, not that the touristy attractions are bad, it's a great way to enjoy a city, maybe if you've never been there, but imagine being able to have a fulfilling moment outside of that normal area, and you can talk about it and share it with your friends and family.
And we get to pick and choose where we want to go. It's not chosen for us, is that right?
Exactly. I mean, like I said, as of right now, you're going to find some of the top 10 vacation destinations you're going to most likely want to book and have a great vacation. But yes, you get to choose. You get to kind of find on the interactive map, like, you know what, I want to go to New York City, so maybe I'll check here. What's available? And then you're going to find something like rescuing leftover cuisine, which is one I'm personally excited about, which is about food waste and helping that cause.
That is fantastic. Joe, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate your time on Better Connecticut.
Absolutely. Thank you, Scott. Take care.
Take care. To find vacation destinations where you can volunteer, check out Travelocity.com/travel for good.